We back. Y'all see my logo or no? Did y'all see my new logo? Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Y'all see the logo or no? Period. TapIn Tuesday, and that's on what? Period. Okay, so tonight, what's up, Raquel? Y'all see I got the badges popping. So you could leave a badge if you want $1, $4, $2, something like that, 99 cents, something like that. So anyway, tonight we're gonna be talking about a multitude of things. I'm gonna tell a story, and then we're gonna talk about the topic of monogamy because it's been real interesting. The people that I've been meeting now that I'm doing more with my hair business, and I'm meeting all these different women, and a lot of these young girls, they are like, I'm cool with the monogamy. Like, I feel like I should have the freedom to love who I want to love and be able to move how I want to move. And it was just quite interesting because, I'm older, not old but older, and I don't know if I could ever see myself conforming to that notion of like not being monogamous. What's up, Lily? But it is a lot of people that they feel like they should be, their souls are tied to multiple people and it's multiple lives, and you should be able to just love who you want to love. So I'm not bashing it, I'm not disagreeing, but you feel me, Lily? That's my other cousin, Lily and Mimi from Chicago. What's happening? So I want to touch on that subject too, and yeah. So let's get into the story. So I got a homeboy, and he had called me like a few days ago, and he always asking like, what you doing tonight? Like, let's link up, let's pop out, whatever, like that. He's definitely like, we just platonic friends. So one night I did end up going out with them, but he called me. He was like, "Bro, let me tell you what the fuck just happened." I'm like, "Okay, what happened?" He was like, "What's up, Danye?" He was like, "Man, this little shorty that I be talking to or whatever, we went out together and I went to her house." What up, Jay? I went to her house. What's up, Energy Beauty? I went to her house and me and her friends was going out. It was me, her co-workers. One of her co-workers is a guy. What's up, Cat Meow? What's up, Dre? One of her co-workers is a dude, and then one of her co-workers, two of her co-workers are females, and then it was just me and my homie, and we all left her crib. We all ended up going out. So when we went out, like, we having a good ass time. Like, this one of my shorties that I actually be fucking with. Like, we ain't nothing serious, but I be fucking with her. And I'm like, okay. He was like, so, after everybody, we getting drunk as fuck, whatever, like that. Like, her male co-worker, like, he got so sloppy that they was like, man, let's just like take him to the crib, drop him off, and let's finish out the night. So they go drop the co-worker off, and him, Shorty, and the other people, they all finishing out the night. So after everybody is leaving or whatever, Shorty basically like stays over my homeboy crib, and like she trying to get it popping, like she trying to get that one too. And my homie acting like a little peon. I ain't gonna say acting like a peon, but at late at night, and this is a girl you already been one to, and she got that good old liquor in her system. She ready to do what bitches do. It's demon time, nigga. It's time for you to give me that D. You feel me, fam? I'm on that tequila, I'm on that hen, and I'm ready to make a scene in this thing. You feel me? So she was ready to get down. He told her no. So she got mad and she left. Like, packed her shit, got her shit, went downstairs, zoomed right back to the crib. So when she zoomed right back to the crib, my homie woke up and he was like, damn, like, I'm noticing that my phone is gone. Like, where is my phone? Shorty done took the phone. Now, we don't know if Shorty took the phone on purpose or if it was on accident, but she took the phone. So, thank you, Raquel, for my badges, boo. I love you. So, after Shorty leave, he trying to figure out where the phone is. He ends up going to her house. He calling. and he notices that her car is there. So he ends up breaking into the motherfucking apartment, y'all. Yeah, this some real motherfucking movie type shit. He breaks into the apartment because the bitch is knocked out. She sleep. She was drunk when she left the crib. But somehow, you know how when you be drunk but you be good to drive home? Like, that be the craziest shit. Like, I would never forget not too long ago, like, I was towed down and I'm driving on the freeway and bitch, I got one eye open, one eye closed, trying to find the lanes in that motherfucker line. And got my ass all the way to the destination that I was supposed to meet at. So anyway, he done did some little car cracking or whatever like that and then got into the bitch apartment. He walks in the apartment, busts in the bitch room, and sees her and the male co-worker laying in the bed together. They're laying in the bed together. The girl is laying on top of the dude, but they are fully clothed. What up, Sauce Life? But they're fully clothed, right? So he yanked the covers off the bitch and the nigga, and he like, what the fuck y'all got going on, whatever like that. And the girl is like, like what you talking about? What you talking about? He get his phone, leave, and then the next day, him and Shorty have a conversation, and he like, bro, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you fucking do whatever like that. She was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I didn't even know he was in my bed. I didn't even know, like, I was sleeping next to him. Like, I clearly didn't do anything because I'm fully clothed. And I want to know what y'all opinion is, because I'm going to tell y'all what my opinion was and what I told him. I was like, well, to be honest with you, I've been in a similar situation, not where a nigga walked in and busted on me, but I've been in a situation where I was really towed down, like I had too many shots, and I was drunk but sober enough to do what I needed to do. Like, I got home, got in the bed, and know I got in the bed, but don't know what happened once I got in the bed. Or like, no, not even when I got in bed. I got in the house, but I don't know what happened once I got in the house. Like, that has happened to me. And it's scary, which is why I give myself a limit. And he like, nah, I don't believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. That bitch knew what was going on. She knew that she was in the bed with that nigga. And I'm just like, but how you know that? You don't know. Shorty could have just been really, really toasted, got in the bed and didn't know. Because let me tell you something. I had a night some time ago. Y'all, I would never forget this. This is when I used to live in Chicago. Now I'm finna tie in my own story. This is when I used to live in Chicago. And, like, when I used to live in Chicago, like, I was the definition of a party girl. Like, I would be out the fuck side, bro. Like, getting dumb wasted. Like, I was smoking still. I've been smoking since I was, like, 16. I'm not even gonna lie. But, I used to be buck wild in the club to the point where, like, I used to be starting fights with motherfuckers. I used to be cursing niggas out, pushing people. Like, I used to be on one. So one night, I got really fucked up. And, like, I could say, like, me and my friends, we were calling probably like, hey, Jasmine. We were, like, I worked at a really cool men's boutique, and at the time it was like the only men's boutique that a lot of people like shopped at. Like, this is back in 2009, 2010, like a long time ago, a while ago. So I used to work at this place called Akira. At the time, Akira was just one male store, and then they had all female stores. So my one male store was the busiest. Like, all the ballers used to come up in that bitch. Like, I used to be meeting all the niggas. Like, a bitch used to be going on plenty dates, like, every single day. And, like, when I think about that, like, I thank God that I lived in a time where, like, it was still crime and people were still doing weirdo shit. But, like, how I used to move when I was 19, I could never move like that if I was 19 in this era or this day and age. Like, it's just not even feasible. It's just not even possible because people are just so crazy. It really wasn't no social media. We didn't have no Instagram in 2009, baby. All we had was Facebook. So a bitch used to be with the balling ass niggas. And I remember, like, I used to know a really popular promoter, DJ, and owner and bar manager of, like, all the poppin' spots. So one of the poppin' spots was called Lumen. And I remember one night I had got really motherfucking drunk off the Patron. I remember my whole outfit. I was cute that night. I had my little green little shorts. They was like high-waisted. I had like this little peach little top on. And my little new little Jessica Simpson gold heels, bitch. Period. I used to wear my hair real big and curly. I'm probably gonna go back to this because that used to be my shit. But I used to wear my hair real big and curly, and y'all, I had got so drunk that, like, I was walking out the club because I was arguing with somebody. I can't even remember what the argument was about, but I'm walking out the club and I started running For whatever reason, my dumb ass was running full speed, running, fell flat on my motherfucking face like, fell flat on my face in front of the whole outside of the club. You talking about embarrassed as shit. My knee was busted up, my elbow. I was bleeding, bro. I was bleeding. I'm like running, my friends and them, and they like, Tiami, what the fuck? I'm running full speed like Jason is trying to kill me or something. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Maybe somebody had slipped me something in my drink because, nigga, I was running full speed. They finally drive around and catch me. They put me in the car. We get in the car. I'm like, we get to my apartment. So when I used to live in Chicago, like, I used to live in a lap of luxury. You know, this little trap apartment, I'm so grateful. I love the amount of rent that I pay. I could be in a beautiful, nice apartment if I wanted to, but I'm cheap, and I'm absolutely okay with living in the hood and, you know, having money to stretch until I am making enough to still live comfortably and yada yada, whatever. Okay, that's neither here nor there. So the building that I used to live in Chicago, I used to live right on Michigan and motherfucking 11, or more like between 11th and Roosevelt. Let me tell you something. If you got any apartment on the street of Michigan, okay, you was boiling, bitch, period. Okay, that's all the nice little high-rise apartments, all right? Like right on that edge, right before you get into the low end of Chicago. So I had a high-rise, baby, on the 28th floor, big window, big lake view, you feel me, fam? Lakeshore right across the motherfucking bridge. Sit up in my apartment, smoke my weed like a boss, you know? I was 19, 20 using that refund check, but bitch, I thought I was living life. So we get to the apartments. They park, but they couldn't park there. I get out the car and I literally ran all the way to my motherfucking apartment. Got into the motherfucking apartment. Fell out in front of the goddamn doorman, y'all. Fell out in front of the doorman. The doorman opened he was like, hey, you good? You gotta get up. End up getting up. The doorman opens up the elevator. After he opens up an elevator, I get on the elevator to go to my apartment. I noticed I didn't have my keys to my apartment, right? So I go downstairs, tell the doorman to open my apartment, and lock everybody the fuck out. Finally, after several bangs on the door, I wake the fuck up and I open the door and let everybody in. But bitch, I was blacked out. So I could understand how, what's up, Nurse Desi? What's up, G, the director? And I just seen my cousin Lily say their apartment was nice as fuck. It was nice than a bitch. Like, oh my God, it was so nice. Period. Okay, now I live in the ghetto and I'm a regular bitch. But like, I can understand a bitch passing out drunk. You feel me? And not knowing what the hell going on. Let me tell you something. If I'm fully clothed, best believe I ain't fuck. Even if I'm naked, that don't mean nothing happened. That has happened to me before. Been with a little young 1-2. We come to the house. We toe down. We might have did a 1-2, like a little kiss. But then after that, I done blacked out. Don't know what the fuck else done happened. Hell. You know? It's not fun. It's not safe. So, you know, it happens in life. It happens. Nobody is exempt. And I don't get, you know, of course you shouldn't be blacking out, you know, frequently, especially if you're older. But when you young, like you be blacking out. But this bitch was grown. So she get a pass. Everybody get a pass, okay? So exactly done, yeah. It's not fun when you can't forget. So I had busted my whole goddamn kneecap when I had blacked out years ago. So it's possible. It's possible. So what y'all think? Y'all think the bitch knew that she was sleeping in the bed with her coworker, or y'all think it was just a simple mistake? Then you say I woke up naked next to a cheeseburger once. Hey, that mean you was hungry and you had to be fed. Okay, period. Dick on the side, cheeseburger on the other side. Now, I want to get into this monogamy conversation. I have been meaning to get into this conversation. I want y'all to chime in. I want y'all to give me y'all opinion. I've had this conversation a few times. I just had it not too long ago with somebody that I'm really close with, and they actually revealed to me that they do not believe in monogamy, and that if they get married, then they want their partner to understand that they want it to be open. And of course it's going to be rules and guidelines, but they want it to be open. And I was just so fascinated by that mindset, because I I often say like I could never, do an open relationship because I feel like I'm too territorial and I feel like I just be too jealous to like play those type of games. But in my lifetime, I have been a person that has practiced serial dating. And serial dating, it can be, categorized as you being a person that may not, not so much monogamy, but you're an open person. Like you're willing to have multiple things going on at the same time. And I think that with the whole monogamy conversation and like being with one person for the rest of your life, and how people say like they feel like it's unnatural because animals, like lions, tigers, and bears and stuff, they don't practice that. So why do we think as humans, because we're mammals, we're animals, we're just higher on the food chain of it, the most intellectual animal or mammal, why do we think it should be natural for us? So I think it's very interesting, and I think it's an interesting piece. And I want to hear y'all thoughts, and I'm going to share my thoughts. So the first person that we have is the cat meow, and he says, I am 1,000,000% monogamous. What's mine is mine. I also think relationships are superficial, and I don't mix too many spirits. I definitely can feel you on that, about how you don't want to mix too many spirits and things like that. Now let me ask you this, the cat meow. When you're dating, are you the type of person that likes to focus on one person at a time, or are you the type of person that likes to keep their options open? I myself, when I'm dating, I teeter the fence. I've had moments where I can focus on one person, and then I have moments where I'm talking to multiple people and I'm just like, the best nigga wins. You feel me? And what I've been noticing a lot lately is when I've been meeting younger people, like 23, 24, like a lot of these younger girls, they're not with the monogamy. They're like, I'm cool with being open. I feel like I should be able to love who I want to love. I don't think it's, logical to expect the person to only desire you and you as one person, because we're human. And just off rip, men are, predators, and they, not predators, that came out wrong, but they are hunters. That's what I meant. They're hunters. But if you're a prey and a predator, a predator goes and eats the prey, whatever. But you get what I'm saying. So, like, I just want to, like, I guess in my mind, I want to make sure that, when people are saying they want to they don't believe in monogamy, is it because you just really don't believe in it, or is it because you just don't have self-control? And when you don't have self-control, does that give you the window or the excuse to say, well, then I don't want to do monogamy because I'm just throwing things out there. I'm being a devil's advocate. So Liz B says, dating is just that, dating. Date everybody until y'all are exclusive. So, okay, I agree with that. Danye said, because we were raised to follow tradition. I personally follow tradition, but to each their own. It takes too much energy to be with multiple people. The Cast Me Out says, one person at a time. I used to fall in love after the first week. Now I'm just focused on me. And man, let me tell you, I seen this meme. I seen this meme that said, do not fall in love with a person because they are showing you something that you may have not experienced, or other people have lacked and they may not have shown you that. And what I took from that is, like, if you're used to, let's just say some small like date, like people taking you out on dates. If you're not used to nobody taking you out on dates and you get a person that takes you out on a date, don't fall in love with them so quickly just because you finally got somebody to take you out on a date, because what is everything else? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's balanced. But anyway, Liz said, don't give these guys the girlfriend experience when they don't deserve it, or not giving you the boyfriend experience. Exactly. Produced by Ashley. I feel like a lot of women don't want monogamy because they don't think they can get it, so they just settle. And so that's what I just said earlier. I was like, I want to make sure that women are not saying they don't want to do monogamy because they just feel like it's easier to allow a man to do what he want to do and your feelings not be hurt because you already know, or you feel like that person just ain't gonna be able to have self-control. Like, is it because you feel like your partner or you don't have self-control, or is it because you truly believe in that? That's the question. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that I would like to know, or have more insight on. Ashley said, produce Ash, they want the cake and they want to eat it too. And I definitely believe that too. I think that, with dating, like, what has made it to the point where people truly, like, I talked to a guy not too long ago, some months back, that I follow, and hey Tim, and he definitely said that he believes in the next 5 to 10 years that monogamy will be non-existent. He said maybe not the next 5 to 10, but definitely the next 10 to 20. Monogamy would not be a thing anymore. Like, people are going to start really weighing more heavy on the open marriage, in the, being able to polygamy or polyamorous, whatever the different terms. I know it's different terms. Like, if it's two men, one woman, two women, one man, and multiple women. Like, I know it's different levels to the shit. The Cat Meow says, I think most women want the same sexual freedoms that men experience without being called hoes. Now, I can definitely attest to that. I think that women, we have been put in this box, in this pedestal of, you're supposed to be virtuous, you're supposed to save yourself, you're not supposed to be sexually open. And I am a person that I am sexually free. You know what I'm saying? If I want to fuck you on a Monday and I just miss you on Saturday, that is my goddamn prerogative. And I think that we are coming into an age where women are being a lot more open and a lot more freer, but we still have this stigma. Like, if you are a sexual free person and you're a woman, you're just automatically a hoe. Like, why does it have to be that I'm a hoe? Like, I'm just expressing my freedom. So Lily says, the Cat Meow coming out spicy. Danye said he's absolutely correct. The world is changing, whether for the better or the worse. Courtney says she agrees. Courtney, what do you agree with? Do you agree with that in the next 10 to 20 years that monogamy is going to be thrown out the window? Like, what's that? What part were you agreeing with? Me personally, I need monogamy. I do. Now, I have had a thought about the hall pass, maybe once every 5 years. You think about these things because we're living in a society where it's like, people are not traditional anymore. They're not doing things like their mothers and their fathers and their grandfathers. Like, they're not in that space anymore. What's up, Asia? What's up, twin? Danielle says, I feel that women shouldn't be judged for being sexually liberated, but the world sees it as being a hoe. But this only happens with women. I seen it's okay, Courtney. I seen, Kevin Samuel. I know some of y'all hate Kevin Samuel. And, it's not that I hate him. It's just some things he says I can agree with. And then some things he says, like, contradict what he's saying. So a lady was asking, why do men want to have sex with me after the second or third day? And he was like, well, that's because men take you out on dates to have sex with you. And if you just going out on dates and you're not having sex, and they probably gonna, leave you alone. But here's the thing that I've noticed, because he also says, like, if you want to be with somebody serious, then you should date with intention too, right? And what I've noticed is that whether you date a man and you make him wait for sex, or whether you give it to him on the first night, him wanting to be with you is him wanting to be with you. It is not going to matter. It's really not. Has your previous dating experience led you to the mind frame, or is this what you really want? Don't go all turtle on me. I don't know what that means, but the guy definitely must have been bullied in elementary school. I just said those are, like, as far as like a hall pass, that's just a thought. Let me tell you something. One thing about me, like, if you need to cheat on me, then baby, we don't need to be together. Or if you think that you need something else more than what I'm coming to give you, then we don't need to be together. And that's just on period. That's why I'm single now, because can't nobody seem to keep it all the way 100. They say they want one thing, and then when you give them that, it's too much, and they backing up. So, a hall pass is just something that I was thinking about for my goddamn self. Really not for you. And I think that's where the issue lies. Like, I feel like some women, men and women, but women sometimes, y'all be doing shit to comfort your nigga and to make your nigga feel pleased. And it's like, nah, bitch, if I don't like this shit, I'm not doing this shit. Like, number one, I'm not having no threesome for you, my nigga. If I don't want no threesome, my nigga, we not having no threesome. Bitches be having threesomes and really do not even like pussy. Like they're not even sexually attracted to a woman, but you going to have a threesome so you can please your man? Hell no. I know women who told me their fantasy is to have a threesome with 2 men. So my nigga, if you want a threesome with 2 women, I want a threesome with 2 women. Two men? Can we both get what we want? And I think that's the problem. Like, I'm not going into a relationship to just please you. This is a 2-way motherfucking street, my boo, my bae. And that's just on period. So if it's a hard pass discussion being discussed, best believe it's because I done seen the pool boy looking good and I want to go on here and see what that's talking about because I done been with your ass for the last 15 years and maybe I want to see something spicy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be a mutual agreement. It's not going to be no one-way street. The cat's me out, amen. We both don't feel comfortable about it. It shouldn't be happening. Exactly. And that's the problem. Motherfuckers be doing shit because they trying to, put on face or keep a motherfucker happy. Like, we gonna be happy on one accord. If we can't be happy on one accord, then baby, we can go on 2 accords and go hand our separate ways. And that's just on what? Period. So, anywho, I just wanted to tap in on that. I love the commentary that y'all was giving. Okay, it was even what it need to be gave. Shout out to my boo Raquel for my badge. Holla. Shout out to my girl Destiny for my new logo. Tap in Tuesdays. Topics with Tierney. I just love it. She made me a little cartoon. Don't I look so cute? Look just like me, don't it? Yeah. I love me some Kim Parker and the Parkers. Dang, mama. But on another note, Courtney says, that's so sad that people settle, but it is so beautiful when you find your equal and you both are secure. And that is so pure. Like, I am truly in a space in my life where, like, I am not looking for nobody and I don't care if anybody is looking for me. I had to stop going into things and saying, like, I want a relationship, so if you want to talk to me, this is what I'm looking for. Because every time you go in and you talking too much and you telling motherfuckers what you want, a motherfucker will play a role just to get what they want. And then after the fun is done, they go on about their goddamn way. Like, ain't no more talking. My brother Chris told me, and my brother Chris is a real nigga. He was like, don't believe nothing these niggas say. Don't even believe their actions. Just take the shit day by day. Because a nigga can talk a good game, and his actions can be a good game until he tired of the game. And it's same for these ladies too, okay? These hoes be on the same page, you know what I'm saying? They utilize you for what they want to utilize you for. To get their ego stroked. I just seen some shit when they was like, you know how you keep texting somebody and like the person never reaches out to you, but every time you reach out to them, they respond. They just responded because every now and then they still want their ego stroked. So stop reaching out. There's nothing to talk about. And if you are the person on the other end and this person keeps reaching out and you don't want nothing to do with them, stop responding. Okay, I know sometimes it's hard because you don't want to be a bitch or you don't want to be an asshole. And I've been in that position before too where somebody just keeps on trying their hand at me and I've already let them know I'm not interested. I've already let them know where I stand and they just ain't trying to hear it. They like, nah, this what I want. I'm going to get you and that's that. But at some point in time, it's just kind of like you got to just ignore it altogether. Hi, James. Niggas do be lying, Ashley. And Danye said they use it as a weakness, telling all your insecurities on the first date. Hello. So, right now with my dating, I'm just out here chilling. I'm really chilling. I ain't having fun. I ain't talking to nobody. I ain't texting nobody. I ain't on no dates. I'm really just handling my business, taking everything day by day. So, I just feel like the Lord gonna send me my king when he ready, and the Lord gonna send my king his queen when he ready, and me and him are just simply walking this path, trying to figure out where we need to go. But let me tell y'all a quick little funny story though. So and this is something about me because this kind of ties into with the dating. Like, I am a lover. I am my love language is like giving gifts, words of affirmation. I'm all the love motherfucking languages, okay? Acts of service. I'm all the quality time. I'm all of that. Courtney, this is so good that you're just chilling because he will come when you least expect it. Exactly. Amen to that. There is nothing wrong with that, boo. Exactly, Kamei. So, that's my love language, you know what I'm saying? I like to let Courtney. I like to let my men know, like, I love you, boo. Like, I be going hard. I like touch. Y'all just don't like to be kissed. That's it. But I like touch. I definitely like to be touched and licked too. Shut up, Ashley. But acts of service is my thing. So, you know, and I've been doing that a long time, gift giving, whatever like that. Like, you know, I'll take a nigga on a date or whatever like that. Like, if I just trying to show him that I'm different from all these other bitches. And let me tell you something. Don't show these niggas that you different. Niggas, don't show these bitches that you different. Make them motherfuckers think you like the rest of these motherfuckers until they show you that they ain't like the rest of these motherfuckers. Cause see, that be the problem. Me, I always be trying to show how different I am, how stand out I am, how I'm just not like these other bitches, and that shit never get appreciated. So I'm gonna show you like I'm the rest of these bitches until I see you ain't like the rest of these niggas. But anywho, so I remember it was this dude that I was like, and the dude was already liking me. He was my weed man. Y'all know I done dated about a good 3 or 4 of my weed mans. Not on purpose, but you know, sometimes the weed man be fan, okay? Sometimes the weed man be fan, and I had a few fine weed mans in my life. I dated, how many weed mans did I date? I dated 2 weed mans. I dated 2 of them. They was fine. They was fine, whatever. Frame that phrase. Write it down in the chat and pin it. But the weed mans used to be fine. I had dated 2, so this was the first weed. Actually, I dated 3. Okay, so the very first weed man I dated, we went to high school together, y'all. He was so fucking fine, y'all. I don't know if he is fine as he used to be, but back then he was fine. He was tall, like a good 6'2". He used to play football. He had green eyes, little light skin. I don't really do light skin, but he was just something sexy about him. He had dimples. Like, baby, you couldn't tell me nothing about him. Okay, we're gonna call him green eyes. You could not tell me nothing about green eyes. So I remember one day, like, you know, like I used to be his little trap, exactly. I was the little trap queen, you know what I'm saying? He picked me up because I was a fresh 19. I had just shaved all my hair off. If you been knowing me since I was tiramisu, you know I used to rock a motherfucking all even. I used to have no hair. I had the amber rose popping. I had got my nipples pierced. So I was just a little fast ass hot little bitch. You feel me? So anywho, so you know my hair was growing back after my little fade. I had my little nipples pierced or whatever like that. Never wearing no motherfucking top. And like he used to pick me up every day because I would come home for the summer. So I had like a little job that I used to work, but I used to work just from like 9 to 5. And then like me and my boo be trapping in the motherfucking white Toyota, okay? So like we be smoking, you know, we want something about the stove. You already know what it be giving. You know when you mess with the little trap nigga. You know, you want something at the stove? Yeah, can I get a little, you know, Snapple apple with some hot onions and some sour straws? Okay, you got to get some sour straws and you gotta get some hot popcorn or some hot onions and then some pure or the spicy nacho Doritos. Those are my favorites at least. Okay, and if I'm really feeling jazzy, nigga, I want me a pickle too. Okay, okay, ranking in 45. Cause y'all know I'm from that north side, Greens Point. You get the point. I'm from the north, yeah, that way. So, you know, one day, like, you know, we never really went on like no dates. Like the date was the car, cause he was only like a year or 2 older than me. So I'm 19. Green Eyes had to be like 20, about to turn 21. So he was about to turn 21 right when I had turned 19. So like, you know, his mama be gone. He done invited me to the crib. And y'all, Green Eyes had like a big ass tattoo across his back. And like, y'all ever like rubbed on somebody and they skin so soft, it's like baby skin. That motherfucking nigga skin used to be so soft. Like, oh my God, it feel like baby skin. Like, I was like, do you bathe in essential oils? Because your skin is so motherfucking me goddamn soft. Okay? So, one day, I was trying to be different. And I had got my little paycheck. And I was like, Green Eyes, like, let's go somewhere, whatever, like that. Like, pick me up. And like, I got a little place we can go, whatever, like that. He was like, okay. And this was probably like, we had barely been chilling. Like, this like, it was the beginning of it, like the first like 2-3 weeks, whatever, like this. So it was still early, y'all. And I was trying to do the most. And I took him to motherfucking, where did I take him? Chachas or something like that. Chewy's. I took him to Chewy's or some shit like that. Some little Mexican restaurant or some little wing and stop, something like that. Y'all. So we get out. I was like, yeah, you can order whatever you want. I have always been a slight flexer when it comes to niggas. I never, hey Fit with 3, I never flex with bitches because that's just not my thing. I feel like girls are supposed to be like a sisterhood. Like I don't feel comfortable with flexing on other females or trying to like act like I'm better than another female. But a nigga, oh yeah, I'm a flex all the time. Like, nigga, I got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nigga, I pay. Oh, nigga, I been. You ain't never met a bitch like me. Thank you, Phil with 3 for my badges, sis. Love you, my she-ro. Like, I be quick to flex on the nigga, okay? Quick. But females, I love females. So I never be on no hating ass shit. Hey, Checky, hey, Jelly. I never be on no hating ass shit with other females. But niggas, oh yeah, nigga, I'm finna flex to show you what I got. So, y'all, I done told this man, love you. Look, I already know. This is the thing. I tried to make the sign flip around because when I was doing the promo video, it was backwards. So I said, let me put the letters backwards so it can be the right way, but I fucked it up. But it don't matter because I'm going to flip it around when I upload it and it'll be right. So mind your business, Brandon Bridges. But anyway, but when I say flex on niggas, it's more so like just telling the man what I'm capable of, like tooting my own horn. I don't do that with other females. I don't like that. I think that shit is whack. Like I hate when bitches be trying to high cap. But with a nigga, like I'm just telling you, like these other hoes ain't fucking with me, and you, it's a privilege, okay, to be in my presence, boo boo, okay. So anyway, I done took green eyes to the little wing stop. You know, I'm flexing. I'm like, yeah, I just got a text message that is woo woo. Okay, you know how you read some shit and you like, what the hell going on? So anywho, I done told this man to get whatever he want to eat, y'all. I'm like, yeah, do you, whatever like that. The bill done came. I'm like, I got it. Don't worry about it. I got it. I done put the little card down, right? Because I'm flexing. I just got my check. Just got my little summer job check. Gave the card. Y'all. Why the card decline? I kid you the fuck not. I kid you the fuck not. The card declined. The lady came back like, ma'am, you got another card because this is not working. I was like, what you mean it's not working? So you know when your shit not working, you go straight to the motherfucking, you go straight to your motherfucking app and you get to calling. See, back then, the app wasn't out to check your bank. You had to call it. So I'm calling like, yeah, bank account, Tierney Malloy. You only have $19.75. The bill was like $35. Okay? The bill was like $35. What's up? What's up, Q? What's up, True Gemini for Life? The bill was only like $30. My car only had 19, y'all. So I only had that one car. Mind you, I'm 19 years old. I only had that one car, y'all. So why the fuck I had to look? I looked at him and he looked at me and he like, I'm like, do you think you can do you think you can pay for the bill? And I'm gonna give you your money back when we get back to my house because I got some cash at the crib, but I thought my check had cleared on the card. but he did. Oh, you talking about fucking embarrassed? You talking about motherfucking embarrassed? Embarrassed. I was so fucking embarrassed. Bitch, I had to ask that nigga to pay for the shit. After I done told him, you ain't never had a bitch take you out. And he never will, because, bitch, you didn't have enough on the goddamn Chase card. $19.45. Yeah. He was like, it's all right, baby girl, I got it. He was like, see, you gotta stop doing all that talking, man. You gotta stop doing that. I was like, I got the money. My check just ain't clear. But bitch, you ain't got the money right now. You ain't got the money right the fuck now. Y'all, I was so embarrassed. I was just so embarrassed because, like, y'all, like, Green Eyes was just so fine to me. And so for me to, like, be talking myself up, mind you, I'm 19, he just now turning 21, so I'm trying to compete with bitches that's older than me that I know want to fuck with him, and you got a little bitty on me, like, I'm going to take you out on a date, and bitch, decline. Bitch, you have not enough money. You have not enough queen. You can't afford this. Go back to your mama house and go get the cash from your mama, because you can't afford this. The check hadn't cleared from the job, y'all. The check hadn't cleared for their job. So a bitch was all the way embarrassed, but guess what he did? He paid for that motherfucking meal. And we got right up in that little white Toyota and went back to my house and smoked, kissed, got my little white little, and went on in the house. Like, oh, I'm so in love. Oh my God, I was so in love with him. We actually still friends to this day. Crazy enough, I'm gonna have to send him this and be like, watch the end of this video and tell me if you remember this story, my nigga. But baby, right here, no choice, because bitch, we was gonna be washing dishes. And remember, this was my weed man, so he had the money. He had the money, child. And you know, one thing about it too, for sure, once you start dating a weed man, you ain't paying for no weed no more. I'm not paying for no weed no more, sir. If I gotta pay for the weed, we don't need to talk. Like, why am I still paying for the weed? Now, it was one weed man that I used to talk to, and I did used to pay him for the weed still, even after we used to talk, because I was a dummy, and he was so broke, and he was younger than me, and he had just got out of jail, and I had felt like I just needed to help him. I have always been a Captain Save-A-Hoe. I always wanted to save niggas, bruh. I always want to try to save the broken, and the motherfucking homeless, and the motherfucking charity events. Like, when you talk about Captain Save-A-Hoe, Tierney was the head bitch in charge, okay? I was the founder and the CCO and the CCO, okay? Oh my God. I used to be real motherfucking just hopeless romantic. I always want the nigga that ain't got shit. I don't know what that was about. Like, just always wanting to mend the little broken dog. Like, yes, healing graceful. Like, I'm so, once I turned 24, there was nothing a nigga could, like, play me with. But I used to be getting played. Like, I used to be playing niggas, but I used to be getting played too. Like, I can humbly say that. Like, from a teenager up until I was 23, I used to be playing niggas and I used to be getting played. So, it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Karma's a bitch. I done got some shit out of some niggas done got some shit out of me. So, it is what it is. Players fuck up. But one thing about it, and two for sure, I ain't never let a nigga see me cry, and I ain't never let a nigga see me buck behind no hoe. Okay? I've always kept my calm, cool. Now, a few niggas I did have to pop off on. I ain't never popped off on none of they bitches. A few bitches done popped off on me. Or coming to me woman to woman. I can't stand that woman. Bitch, don't come to me woman to woman. Go talk to your nigga, because I didn't even know you existed. Like, situations that I had been in with dumb shit like that, I never knew what the fuck was going on. Because niggas know I don't play that type of shit. But, you know, people just be out here scheming and scamming, child. Scheming and scamming. But I have came a long way. God is good and God is able. He is good and he is able. But love chatting with y'all. I have a long day tomorrow. Y'all see I got the Tap In Tuesday logo. I'm trying to be more professional with my shit. I'm trying to be more consistent with my shit. Y'all know I had took a break because of the motherfucking shutdown they did on the bitch. Because, you know, they blocked your girl, but now I'm back. And I want to just be more intentional with my Tap In Tuesdays. Want to make sure I'm coming to y'all every week. Making sure I'm uploading everything. And I love y'all for real. Fit with 3. My boo, Raquel, thank y'all for my badges. Okay, what's up, hits? 713, what's up, Ro? Y'all came in at the end, baby. I'm already done talking my shit, period. But I love y'all for real. And, you know, fuck with a real bitch. You know, the number's still the same. Ain't nothing fucking changed. And we gonna tap in next Tuesday. Oh, I got a sketch that I'm gonna be dropping tomorrow. I'm trying to get back into the sketches, y'all. I did a sketch, so tomorrow look out for that or whatever. And yeah, but if you missed it and you came in on the back end, you know, you can always view it after I hang it up because I'm going to upload and save it. Love y'all for real. Peace out.